Hi Taurus, Scottish Gypsy here to do a quick bonus. Today I've got the Psychic Oracle. What I'm going to do, Taurus, is I'm going to pull 6 cards. I'm going to pull a crowning energy and I'll take a look at the bottom of the deck. The bonus reads are really just a quick check-in on the energies around you. My full comprehensive reading for you, Taurus, goes live every 2 weeks. So you can expect another reading next weekend. Without further ado, let's get on with it. Actually, before I check in with you and I can see what some of you might have done, what did you do during that supermoon in our sign, Taurus? Did it impact you? Did you make any decisions about your life or perhaps even about relationships in your life? Because I am seeing at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, that you might have recently turned your back, perhaps on a person who might not have been in their integrity. Okay, you have got someone in deception and envy, or someone may feel that you wronged them in some way. Taurus, so it could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but I just feel like in the recent past, you made a decision to leave the past behind. I feel like you've made peace with the past and you're moving forward with your life. Let's begin. All right, Taurus. Now, if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that I'm also a Taurus sun. I'm April 21st. Taurus. Okay, this card doesn't want to leave my hand. Yeah, Taurus, this is the theme. I feel like this should be our anthem. Taurus is letting go of the past, including anyone who hurt them from the past, and they're just making peace. Like, I just feel there's a serenity to your decision to keep moving forward. I mean, I'm seeing moving on, but I keep hearing moving forward with your life. The retrograde energy, it does have a lot of people still in the energy of the past. It can be a time to reflect on the past, and perhaps you've been doing a little bit of a review of that, and I feel there's a peace and serenity connected to that decision to move on. Some of you could have recently relocated with the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. As you can see, there's a house on the picture, so perhaps some of you moved home like myself. I recently moved. Taurus, what is the next card out? Oh, okay, so we've seen 7 of Swords and we've seen, the 5 of Swords. And it's so beautiful in a sense because, Taurus, you just realized it was time. Some of you might have even felt defeated. So there could have been a relationship where you might have felt betrayed, you might have felt hurt, there could have been conflict. And I just really feel like you peacefully exited or retreated from that situation. A lot of you were licking your wounds though. Like, I feel like it was a difficult experience here, Taurus. Let's see, Taurus. Wow, all swords. All swords. We've got the 9 of Swords. It says suffering in silence. Now, Taurus, if you did leave a person, place, a situation in the past, there could be silent suffering because you've got suffering in silence. So someone not sharing what they're worried about, thinking about, the defeat that they're feeling, the pain that they're feeling. I feel like they might keep it to themselves. Let's see, Taurus. We've got Temperance. This is about healing, the angel of healing. Now, I know in this particular deck it says patience, and of course Temperance energy does connect with patience, but I feel for a lot of you, you've planted a new seed. There's a peace and serenity to where you're at in life, Taurus. I feel like you have made peace with the past, and now you are just focusing on your own divine healing, Taurus. There could be a new relationship, Taurus, coming your way. 3 of Wands. I keep hearing, and it feels very unrelated to the cards, but I keep hearing Youngblood's version of that song, I Was Made for Loving You. I don't know if this person's listening to that song, perhaps, Taurus, and thinking about you. Or maybe there's someone new coming into your life, but I keep hearing that song. Okay, let's see. High Priestess. Some of you might be very psychic, very intuitive. You might be paying attention and listening to your intuition. You might resonate as being a very spiritual, psychic person. This is a person who's leaning into it. We all have it. But like me, Taurus Sun, some of you might be learning about tarot. You might be consulting more tarot than usual. But I feel your intuition is telling you that this is potentially manifesting in the near future. You can see 2 arms. So some of you, this exit might not have been a relationship. It could have been a workplace that perhaps there was conflict in, Taurus. It could have been with a specific person. It could have just been the politics of that environment. But I do see in your future a new partnership being made or a new alliance being made. And I feel your intuition is telling you that there's a door that's opening or an opportunity that's coming. Let's get a crowning for Taurus, please. What is the crowning energy for Taurus? Wow, yeah. Emotional loss, 5 of Cups, grief. So Taurus, if you don't resonate is sitting in the energy of emotional loss and that being what's crowning you at this time, this could be another person. I have got that top row, 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords. There could be another person who feels the loss of you, Taurus, who feels the gap since you left their life. Or Taurus, perhaps you're still in the energy of suffering and grief. You know, often the 5 of Cups can show up when, you know, some of us, there's been someone who's passed and there's grief of that loss or a relationship is broken down. So some of you could be feeling that, but if not, then this could be another person, as I say, in your life, Taurus. With the retrograde energy, it definitely could be the case. There is optimism showing up, even though crowning and the top row is quite challenging. The 3 of Wands is a person with optimism. You know, there's a sense that they feel it in their bones, that they're about to meet an important person in their life or make an important connection, and that they need to be patient. So Taurus, that could be you. You might be saying, you know what, I haven't met someone for a while, and you're just focusing on your own healing, but you know that in time you will. Could even be another opportunity of some kind here, Taurus. It doesn't have to be relationship, but I'm feeling, look at this, 3 of Wands, thank you. It pulled me to the card at the bottom of the deck. So this is the manifestation of the 3 of Wands. Some of you are really optimistic about meeting an important person in your life. Your forever person, I'm hearing. Okay, so if you are single and you have gone through a period of suffering or loss, I do feel, Taurus, that you're starting to feel that sense of that pull to that person, the alignment to the 4 of Wands. I just want to see what's at the bottom of tarot. But before I do, though, I just want to give you a visual. So crowning is someone hurting, sad, feeling the grief. The top row is all air, okay? 5 and 6 of Swords and 9 of Swords. So either someone is feeling the pain or the loss of you, Taurus, or you're still ruminating and reflecting on a situation that might have caused you pain and that you walked away from. And then this bottom row is a person quietly healing, someone being patient, having a sense of optimism that a 4 of Wands is coming their way. Now, 4 of Wands can sometimes be achieving a milestone in your life, whether it be home, whether it be a family, whether it be a relationship. Sometimes it's a career success, and I'm not leaning to that for a lot of you. I really feel a lot of you are manifesting a relationship or a family. Let's see what's at the bottom of tarot. Oh my God. Oh, there it is. My goodness, there's a novel at the bottom of here, Taurus. Look at this. You ready? Gemini energy with the Lovers. So definitely I feel for a lot of you, the theme is around an intimate relationship, and I feel someone walked away. Now I'm getting the sense that you did, Taurus. 8 of Cups is a retreat, an emotional withdrawal, leaving behind a person, place, a situation for whatever reason. Okay, I have got 5 of Swords, I've seen 7 of Swords. It could have been hostilities, there could have been issues with jealousy, there could have been issues with deceit. But Taurus, I feel like you had faith and you've grown from this situation. I mean, this is you. Like there's a spiritual glow up here. I mean, the Hierophant is your major arcana. The Empress is your major arcana. You've reconnected to yourself here, Taurus. And even then, there's a sense of happiness. I feel like your faith is stronger than ever. I definitely see that you're glowing here, Taurus. And what I'm feeling is, look at this. I feel there is another person. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. It's very romantic, Taurus. I didn't mean for this to be a love reading, but if you are between worlds and it's, you know, been some time before some, you know, from someone being in your life here, Taurus, it definitely could be a beautiful soul coming into your life. Two of Cups is a soulmate union. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone very emotional and probably creative or musical, because I'm hearing that soul. Okay, so this person would be artistic, creative. I'm really feeling this person loves music. Lyrics matter to this person, I'm hearing. So yeah, like you might be about to meet a really important person here, Taurus. So that is where I'm going to leave it. God bless, love and light.